Could you please welcome to the stage past president of the World YMCA and co-chair of the Elections Committee, Peter Posner, and member of the Election Committee, Samira Traore.
So how about your host number 2?
I don't know where he is, but if he doesn't show up, I'll just do it.
You do it yourself. Hi everybody. It's good to see you, and I'm very happy that we're at this situation where we've been through 2 rounds of elections. You know that we had the officer elections yesterday, and we've got the results, and you're very familiar with them. And this afternoon, your voting delegates came into here for an election of the members of the Executive Committee, of which there are 11.
So we are pleased to begin the announcement of the results for the election for the members of the Executive Committee. We will be calling the names of the newly elected EXCO members according to the areas, and we will also request that they join us on stage.
I've tried in the past 30 minutes to telephone and message everybody, whether they were successful or not successful. And we have not been able to get in contact with 1 or 2 people because their telephone was switched off or whatever it might be. So if I have been unable to contact you and you've been successful and you are in this room, when your name is called, this is the time for you to run down the stairs and say, "Hi, here I am," and join us, but not by running, and go carefully especially. For those of you that I've unable to talk to who have not been successful, I apologize for not being able to contact you, and this will be the first time that you might hear about it, which is not ideal, but we've tried our hardest. I can understand why some people would not pick up a phone from a random telephone call from a number that they just don't know, so I respect that. Right, my friends. Samira.
Shall we begin?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my friends, first, from the Africa Alliance of YMCAs, your newly elected Executive Committee members are Ronald Senghore, and Nalisoa Andrianarivo.
From the Asia and Pacific Alliance of YMCAs, we have Karren Fetalvero, and Mr. Christopher Lewis.
From YMCA Canada, we have Brenda Flaherty.
From the European Alliance of YMCAs, we have Lena Schickhaus. And we also have Sarah Bremner. That was a loud one.
From the Middle East, we have Maurine, Kouba.
From the Latin American and Caribbean Alliance, we have Cristiano Freitas. And we also have Anaclara Rodriguez.
From the United States, we have Harvin Vallabhaneni.
He's at home.
Friends, we are also pleased to announce to you that, as you may have seen on stage and as you may have noticed in the announcing of the names, that this new executive committee membership is comprised of 4 men and 7 women, also comprised of 6 individuals who are 30 or under and 5 who are over 30. So congratulations again.
So there's our wonderful members of the executive committee. I've had a chat with 1 or 2 of them, and I've told them that this is where their fun begins, and they need to work hard on your behalf, and it's such an honor. And those of you that are joining us online, I'm sorry that you can't be here, but thank you so much for putting your name forward and being successful, and in due course you'll all meet together as an executive committee. I'd like to say also, for those that were not successful in the elections, thank you for putting your name forward. It's a brave thing to do, not easy, and it's disappointing because there's so much passion involved in putting the names forward that it's a disappointment to those that weren't successful. But there's always another time, but there's always another area to go to, and there's a national to go to. You are of that standard, and I'd love you to be involved with that. So thank you for those especially. Thank you, my friends. You're looking great. Have we taken the photographs? We're going. Just before you go, Sahila, are you here somewhere? Ronald, you're here. I just wonder if we could bring together as many as possible of the... she's learning to be a president. She's there. Ronald, please go on stage. Is Cece with us by any chance? No Cece. Ronald is observing social distancing. And do you want to bring them forward for photographs? We get to walk forward again. Thank you, everybody. That was absolutely fantastic. And they're a good team, so I'm sure it's going to be a successful next 4 years. Now, I have a duty to do, and I am pleased and honored to perform this duty. And I'd like to call President Patricia Pelton onto the stage if she's here, and Carlos is here already. 2014, I was elected president of the World YMCA, and it is a 4-year role. And at 2018, I then became the immediate past president. And the immediate past president has a role to play on the executive committee in a non-voting capacity. And that person is there to provide some guidance and help as required, or not if there's not required. I have served the past 4 years on that executive under what I consider to be one of the most outstanding women I've ever met. To be the president of the World YMCA isn't straightforward. To be the first woman president of the World Alliance of YMCAs is exceptional. To take that role on during a global pandemic, when everything, all the plans, all the bits of paper that you've looked at and got to know and to love and to be part of, most of them go straight out of the window, and you have to start from scratch with working alongside a Secretary General whom you know but haven't worked intimately with, and you don't know how each other works. Patricia's done it exceptionally. I can't think of a higher word. Patricia, my friend, you have been an absolute legend to us on the Executive Committee. You've been an inspiration to not only women within the YMCA, but to the YMCA movement. And you will be forever remembered as being that special person. One of the duties the duty that I have now is for Patricia, as the soon-to-become immediate past president. She is given the honor of having life membership of the World YMCA. It happens to past presidents and it happens to retiring Secretary Generals, so there's very few, and it's an exclusive club. The challenge you'll have is where to put all the Mercedes that come with it, or not. But it's an honor. And it's something that is awarded to you, Patricia, with love from the 65 million people that you've been serving for the past 4 years, the 120 countries and all that. So, if somebody would like to... Oh, the power of having the Secretary General do things for you. Patricia Pelton, life member, World YMCA, July 22, 2022, from the YMCA. My friend. Would you like to have a flower? I've pre-arranged with Patricia that we're going to have 1,000 virtual hugs just to celebrate this, to represent everybody that's here. My friends, that's the end of that formal bit. I'm going to be rescued in about 12.5 seconds by 2 young, good-looking people. They're going to take you through to the next one. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Peter. Did you miss us? What a day. Let's give the day a round of applause, I think. Let's give the day a round of applause. And I think keep that round of applause going for our new executive committee members, because isn't that super, super exciting? Now, there's not many of you here. And the reason I mention that is because we need to use your communication skills to get these very, very important announcements out to the 900 people or so who are outside, because tonight is going to be an amazing evening, and an evening that I know the Danish host team have put so much effort in. And I really, if I'm going to say one thing you can't miss, it is tonight and tomorrow, because our Danish host team have been so kind, have put effort in for the last 3 years to organise this evening and tomorrow night's dinner with a Dane. So please get your group, get your friends on board, and please come to tonight's evening, because it's going to be a lot of fun. But what is it? Well, it's our Danish evening. So what we're doing is we're going to gather as a very large group here in the auditorium at 5 to 6. So please be on time, because it's very important. And then when you get in here, our Danish host teams will be on the stage and will direct you to where we need to go. We will be walking in a large contingent through to Old Town, where there will be live music, entertaining, food that you will never forget. So remember, be here 5 to 6 for the introduction, and then we will walk as one. Be mindful, it is interesting weather, so please bring a coat just in case it's cold, and be prepared for potential rain, because we never know what to expect.
For coming up for you all, you have
be here at 6
to get on
in the auditorium.
Networking
or 5:55.
Yes, 5:55.
That will be coming up. The first one will be
knowing we won't be together again until tomorrow afternoon, I have a couple more quick reminders.
Equity,
tomorrow on Friday morning, you will start your day with collabs. Remember to go directly to your collab locations for a bright and early 8:30 a.m. start. Tomorrow afternoon is the Women's Leadership Forum hosted by World YMCA President Patricia Pelton. Beginning at 12 p.m., the forum will take place in the City Hall atrium,
also, don't forget to check
just right across the
with
street
World
from the
Council
music hall.
Daily, where you'll get an opportunity
You have a map in
to
your
get
registration
highlights of all
kit,
the
and you can
actions,
also
the
look at the
behind-the-scene
app.
interviews and special guests,
And there will be
previews
volunteers
of
to
what's
help
still
you
to come
point
for
the way.
in-person as well as the virtual
A reminder,
options.
this event is limited to registered delegates only. For all others,
Later on
it's
today,
lunch
there
at the
will
God's
also
Vannon
be
as
online
usual.
collabs, so
And
the
finally,
tracks
about
are
half of our
opportunity will be
in-person delegates have
meaningful
registered
work,
for dinner with a Dane
sustainable
tomorrow
planet,
evening.
and just world.
This event will
reminder
see
that if
many
you
Danish families
have
hosting
chosen one
small groups
session,
of us in
you
their
still have the
homes
opportunity
over
to
good
go back
food and
watch other
fellowship.
sessions
So out of
up to
respect
90
for the
days
time,
after the
effort,
date.
and expense contributed by these families, if you have registered for this event, you are expected to be there. Yes. We will give you more details on how this dinner will come together tomorrow. Thank
While
you
we're
all,
still have
and
some
enjoy
views,
your evening.
Please take a moment to share the best moment you've witnessed so far in this World Council 2022.